What's going on? This your boy GameStop Talk with AJ, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, man, I want to talk about how the collusion and fix is in to sabotage and ruin our lives. If you're into thought-provoking content like this, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And what should we do to fix that? What should we do to manage that? To alter that? Well, first thing you should know is it's 100% a collusion against us to make sure that we don't succeed, that we have even less than the bare minimum in life. There is a collusion out there for sure. And us as TIs, we have to understand that it's going to be all of them versus us. But with all of them coming against us, that lets you know how much power we have as an individual. We have a lot of power. So they have to group up to come against us, to cause us, to torment us, and make us suffer. So what does that mean? That means with the right mindset, with the right, what I'm saying, perseverance, just what God, of course, you can overcome this. You can. And as we all know, 99% of what they do to us is psychological. I would say 90% of what they do to us is psychological. So at that point, if you know 90% of it is mental, it's psychological, you be overcome that 90% psychological / mental, then you can't lose. There's the 10%, but if you're strong psychologically, you can beat that 10%. Because they're gonna put plans in play to make sure that we, when we want to make significant progress in our lives, they're gonna put these plans in play to stop it. But as a TI, understand that you have to have 60, not literally 60, but you have to have a myriad of different plans in play in order to overcome this. But it's all in how you plan, you progress, and you proceed. I'm gonna say it again. You plan, which means if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. And you progress, which means how you go about dealing with failure and the sabotage. What's your next move? And proceed is keeping the faith. Keep going. Keep going. No matter what happens to you, keep going. But jumping back to that fail to plan to fail thing, the psychological part comes into that, because when you're so like letting this stuff get to you psychologically, you don't plan. You don't plan, which is fail to plan. So when you don't plan, just understand that you will fail. You will fail, unfortunately. So you will succumb to these things and these tactics they're trying to do to us. You have to have the strength of a lion dealing with this. And they know that a lot of us do. Especially if you're dealing with it for so long, and you're staying strong, and you're still here after so many years. They know that you're strong. They know that you're strong-willed. That you have the wherewithal to maintain in spite of this. And when they see you doing it, they know they can't do anything to stop it. You as an individual, us as individuals, we're stronger than them as a group. That's why them as weak individuals, they have to come together to feel as strong as us, right? So don't let the circumstances and the little things that they can control, to sabotage your life. Don't let that be the reason why you don't get ahead in life. Don't let that be the reason why you feel discouraged and feel down and feel like, you can't make any progress in life. It's all on you. It's all on you. Like I said, as you know, my story is well documented on this channel, but I came so far from where I was. I came so far from the lonely nights, you know what I'm saying? I'm homeless, it's raining. I'm sitting back and I'm just with my head, you know what I'm saying, in my hands like this. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out like this, stressed out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I barely got anything to my name. But a book bag. And then when I was in Stockton, California, I'm sitting here at this Jack in the Box, went to go try to get me some food. And as you know, if you're homeless, they tell you to leave your bags outside. So I can leave my bags outside. I come back outside, my bags are gone. Bags are gone. Somebody stole my bags that quick. So you know what I have after that? Nothing but the clothes on my back and God. That's all I have. But in the moment, yeah, I was upset. I lost all my stuff. But when I found somewhere safe to sleep in a laundry room, you know what I'm saying, in a random apartment building in Stockton, California, I was like, you know what? That's okay. I'm still here. I still got life, and I can make this happen. I can get all that stuff back. It's all material. I can get all that stuff back, and I can rebuild. So my mindset after that happened was I continued to travel for a while because I really wanted to find a location where I could settle down. And I wasn't worried about, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm being targeted or not. It was going on. At the time, I didn't know the power I had. So I kind of just had to keep pushing, keep going. And then I eventually found somewhere to settle. Now, was it somewhere I wanted to settle? No, but it was the right place for me at the right time. And it was cheap. So I dealt with all the stuff I dealt with out there, and I lasted 10 years there, and it got me to where I am today. Living in that city at the time, it made me the man who I am today. It gave me the perspective, you know, surrounded and rooted by all the negativity and all the trauma and all the psychological damage they tried to cause on me. It made me stronger. You know what I'm saying? Just like the saying go, what don't kill you make you stronger. Everything they did to me made me stronger. Every plan they tried to sabotage, it made me stronger. Everything they did to me, crashing into my car, causing me not to have a car, not making money, and stuff like that, all the hard times I went through in that city, it made me stronger. It hardened me up. It psychologically made me stronger than I ever been. Spiritually brought me so close to God because I knew in those times I was going to need him, you know, and I let him lead me to my path to prosperity. Now, am I perfect? Absolutely not. I'll sit here and tell you that right now. Not perfect. Life be lifing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm here. And that's the mindset you have. When you wake up in the morning, you here. You go through stuff and you brush that itch off your shoulder and tell yourself you here. Give glory to God. Be thankful to God, you know what I'm saying, that you here. It's another chance for you to make it shake. So don't be down on yourself when things don't go your way one day. It's another day to do it again. It's another opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And once you get to where you need to go, and once, you know what I'm saying, you realize enough is enough, and you change your mindset, and you get right with God, one thing you're going to need to do is be consistent. Be consistent in your thought pattern. Be consistent in walking in faith. And be consistent in making sure you keep progressing. Because once you're on that path to prosperity and progression, none of these gang stalkers can stop you. It ain't nothing they can do to stop you. Nothing they can do. Nothing they weak individual efforts, even them coming together, it's nothing they can do to stop you at all. When we know as an individual, they're nothing. They're obsolete. But as a group, we know they're strong. We know it's a lot more than it is us. But you're built to win. You're built to overcome this. You are. You're built for it. This wouldn't be on your plate if you can't handle it. Now does it suck? Yeah. But this is our reality right now. So in the meantime, make the most of the life you have and keep your head up and keep the faith. And that's the message that I have for my fellow targeted individuals today. It's your boy GameStar Talk with AJ. Hope y'all had a good week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and keep y'all head up. I'm going, y'all. Peace, family.